Good afternoon to everyone in the land of Zoom, and welcome to the Board of Health virtual meeting on Wednesday, October 2nd, scheduled for 3:30. My name is Thomas Corey. Present with me via Zoom is Michael Coughlin, Tess Curran, our agent of the board, various guests and participants in today's meeting. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting and may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made, whether perceived or unperceived by those present, and are deemed acknowledged and permissible. Tess, can we have a roll call, please?
Thomas Corey,
Yes?
Michael Coughlin.
Yes.
The next item of business is the acceptance of the minutes of the Fall River Board of Health meeting held on August 27th. Are there any additions, deletions, or corrections to be made to the minutes of the meeting as printed?
Move to accept.
I'll second. Tess, can we have a roll call?
Thomas Corey,
Yes?
Michael Coughlin.
Yes.
Okay, next item is we're opening a tobacco violations hearing. This is the second offense of an act to modernize tobacco control with HB Gas and Convenience, 178 Robeson Street in Fall River, 02720. Jennifer is here, and Jennifer, if you'll present.
So on August 26th, I did a round of compliance checks. I sat a female youth buyer in around 10:30 a.m. and she was able to purchase a single backwoods cigar for $2 using a $5 bill. The clerk did not ask her ID or her age, and she described the clerk as being a short male with a beard. I did send a cease and desist since it was their second violation within 36 months, and issued a fine of $2,000 with a possible 7-day suspension. I did just check, and the fine is paid. And then just as a heads up for their first violation, that was on January 4th of 2023 for having flavored tobacco products.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
can you state your name and address for the record?
My name is Bashar Abbas, 178 Robinson Street, Fall River.
All right. Sir, you've heard the situation.
Yes,
You want
sir.
to tell us your side of the story?
My side of the story is we've been doing business in Fall River since 2017, and from then till like maybe like a year, we faced a challenge to find good employees. But I know mistakes happen, and we failed twice. And I hope, which is not I hope, I'm working to be. This is the last time because. Uh, Sometimes, which is what we're facing now with the employees and how they focus with the customers, and we teach him everything that we're supposed to be done. And from 2017 till 2024, nothing happened. Yes, everything was, we didn't have any fine selling tobacco to a minor. So now that guy, he's not there anymore. I bought a scanner, so we scan all IDs to buy any tobacco accessories, which is including lighter, which is including anything that goes with the tobacco products. And so far, we've been doing well because we are rejecting too many sales per day, because we need to make sure that we're doing it right. Which at the same time we have a lot of customers, they leave, which is they don't have ID. The ID is we ID everybody regardless the age. So when you don't have an ID, you cannot buy any tobacco products. And we have a regular customers, they come every day to the store. So like, I don't want to say that I'm losing money. I don't want to say that because but we're facing too many challenges to do it. But I'm I want to take these challenges because I don't want to lose my business because this is my business. I pay my mortgage. There's a mortgage on it, and I pay my bills. So I cannot be. Uh, I have to take that decision to send that guy home, buy that scanner, use the scanner all the time, and we scan all IDs.
So you have a standardized training program,
Yes,
for all new employees.
we
And-
put signs on the windows, on the outside, at the windows outside, inside the store. We ID everybody regardless the age. So we're trying very hard, and we are doing it very hard. And I'm gonna keep doing it. That's it. This is if I wanna sell tobacco. If you wanna come to my store, I have an ID. If you don't wanna buy it from me, go buy it from somewhere else. Which is this is what we're doing now. And people they leave. They leave. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, nothing can do about it because I lose 20 customers per day or I lose my license. Which one I want? I will lose 20 customers. I don't lose my license.
Mhm.
This is the
Okay.
challenge that we're facing every day.
What do you have to say about the previous violation, selling the flavored tobacco?
That was I don't know what happened that time, but I believe that was misunderstood with the understanding of the flavored. But now we have non-flavor. We don't have any flavors at the store. Nothing. Since then, we paid it. We clean. We we send everybody. We put everything in the trash, and now we have everything is clear.
I'm ready to follow your lead.
Well, sir, the last several times we've had merchants in, we've been trying to use this as an educational situation. Um, I'm going to move that we don't suspend your license today for 7 days. But I will tell you this, if you appear before us again, we will suspend your license for 30 days. Understood? So continue with the training program, use that scanner, use common sense when you're hiring, use common sense when you're dealing with the customers.
Of course.
And do keep in mind that's for any violation of the tobacco laws. You got hit for flavored tobacco, you got hit for the sales to underage. Either of those would count as your third violation, and you'd get the additional suspension.
Okay. No, I'm sure they go and they check everything. Somebody was there maybe like a month ago, and there's nothing. And then you can go anytime, and you can see that we don't have anything. Like there's the educational with the employees and the customers and the scanner that we use for each transaction, which is tough. It's very if I will tell you that I spend my whole time on the phone watching the camera to make sure that each customer that get scanned with the license, this is what I do.
Okay.
This is my last uh, 30 days doing checking the cameras all the time, text message, talk on the phone. So I'm really I'm trying very hard, and thank you.
All right.
And
All
thank you
right.
so
Well,
much for
we've made it clear where we stand, and we're excusing your suspension this time. Anyway, Tom, I'm seconding your message, your motion, excuse me.
Okay.
And we can go ahead and Tess can take the roll call.
Okay. Tess, if you would.
Thomas Corey,
Yes.
Michael Coughlin.
Yes.
All right. Sir, thank
sir.
you for appearing. Please be aware. Make sure you train the employees. Make sure you use that scanner. Use common sense.
Of course. Thank you
Okay.
so much. I really appreciate it, and have a good day.
Okay. That
Good day.
concludes the tobacco violation hearings for HB Gas and Convenience. Next, we're going to open up a hearing on tobacco violations hearing, second offense of an act to modernize tobacco control for the Friends Food Mart at 407 South Main Street in Fall River. Jennifer, if you would.
Okay, so let's see. So I completed a round of inspections on September 3rd. I went to Friends Food Mart at approximately 2:57 p.m. I found flavored vapes and flavored cigars. The cigars were behind the counter, and then the flavored vapes were like in their back room area. This is their second offense within 36 months. So I did issue a fine of $2,000 with a possible suspension of 7 days. And at this time, the fine is also paid. Their first violation was back on November 5th, 2023, and that was for sale to a minor.
Okay. Who is Mr. and Mrs. Saucier? Is this for you? Okay, who's representing Friends Food Mart? Megan or
Um,
Brittany? Is there anyone here from Friends Food Mart?
Okay.
One more time, is there anyone here from Friends Food Mart? This is the opportunity to speak. Hearing no response, seeing no response. Jennifer, you said they had paid the fine?
yes, so they did come in on Monday and they paid the fine.
Okay.
I called
You
them on
remind-
Friday
you're-
to remind them of the meeting.
Okay.
And they said that they would stop by Monday to pay and attend the meeting. So I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know if they forgot or something.
Do we want to table this till next month, till someone
Yeah,
comes in?
let's table, this is table it. This is unusual. This is the first time since I've joined the board
Yeah.
that we've had a no-show at a tobacco hearing. I think we should just table it.
All right, so we will table. So that will close the tobacco violations hearing at this time for Friends Food Mart, and we will revisit this at our next meeting. Next, we have the request for a local upgrade approval requesting the following. Pursuant to 15.4051G, the applicant proposes to construct a new leaching area to be 180 feet from the surface water supply, the reservoir, where 400 feet is required. I know Kevin is here from the engineering firm. Mr. Aguirre is here from representing the city. Mr. and Mrs. Saucier, are you here for that one?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay. All right. Dan, we'll let you go first, if that's
Right.
okay.
Thank you. So, we were contacted by the owner and the engineer to go out, do some perk tests, for them to move forward with the design of a failed septic system that they have out on the property of Copacabana Road at 1551. We did the appropriate soil testing. The engineer submitted a design plan. We worked back and forth with a few comments and questions that they have been able to address. They've completed all the required paperwork for submission, paid all the required fees. I've reviewed the plans and I would recommend that you approve the plan as submitted with two conditions. One, that there be a 3-bedroom deed restriction placed on the property prior to conveyance because of its proximity to the Copacabana Reservoir. And then also the depth of excavation for the septic system should be at a depth of 152.3, which puts them at the bottom of the percolation test hole, not at the top. So we want to make sure that we are in that good material. But beyond those two conditions, I see no reason why you couldn't act on the request.
Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Saucier, can you state your name and address for the record?
Alan Saucier, 1551 Copacabana Road.
Carol Saucier, 1551 Copacabana Road.
Okay, you've heard Mr. Aguirre's conditions. Are you agreeable to that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Kevin, do you have any comments? Anyone have any questions for the engineers?
I do not have any comments unless somebody has a question or a concern.
So you and Mr. Aguirre have spoken, and this is all in agreement.
Correct.
Okay. I did read through the material. It is not the most exciting material for you reading. But no job is finished till the paperwork is filed, right?
This is true.
Michael, any questions?
I do not have any questions. I move to
Motion-
approve
Motion to
approve
grant with,
the-
with the conditions?
Yes, move to approve with the conditions.
Okay, I'll second. Tess, can we have a roll call?
Thomas Corey,
Yes?
Michael Coughlin.
Yes,
Okay, thank you all. Enjoy
Thank
the
you.
rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank
You as
you.
well.
Next, we have the director's report.
Yes, thank you. We are excited to announce that we have 2 positions posted for the shared services grant. So those are currently posted on the city's website. So we're looking for a shared services coordinator and a public health specialist at this point in time. So those are through the shared services grant that we are a part of with Seekonk and Swansea. So currently we've had essentially like a consultant helping us with some of the coordination, and we're phasing them out and are looking to hire somebody in-house for that opportunity. The public health specialist will kind of be a jack of all trades, doing things from like waste mitigation to supporting health communication and even some inspections. So really kind of a comprehensive position that will kind of be able to flex throughout the department in a number of ways as needed. So it's been a process to get those approved with DPH and posted internally. So we're excited about that and are really looking forward to having some new team members. There will be another position in the near term being posted for that in terms of supporting the inspectors. And we also are going to be looking for a clerical team member as well to support the department. So again, excited about the opportunities in terms of having more funding and having more capacity to do a lot of work in the community and partner with Seekonk and Swansea on that. So those are some of the main HHS updates. We are continuing to move forward with the opioid settlement funds. There will be information forthcoming at the next council meeting in terms of additional requests for awarding grant dollars. Following council's approval, we'll have more information about what that looks like. But we're excited to have had the advisory committee make recommendations to the mayor and move forward with those suggestions. Again, more to come on that once council gives the final approval for the additional applicants that were interested in funding. Next month, Michaela will be invited to the board meeting to give a summary of mosquito and tick-borne season, and we'll kind of be forecasting and showing what the CDC is projecting in terms of respiratory virus season. So we're going to have her on next month. So she's again has been a great asset to the department and is doing a lot of work in the other communities as well in terms of data collection and kind of supporting that work with health communication as well. So those are my main updates. Do you have any questions about?
you ever talked to Mr. Turner over in Somerset about joining the SSA?
I haven't in some time.
Yeah,
So I know that my sense is that some folks are from MAHB have connected, but I haven't revisited that with Somerset.
yeah. Okay. It just seems like a logical group logical community to join the group.
Yeah,
I know,
especially because the nurse in Swansea also covers Somerset. So
Yeah, yeah.
Michaela's helping to cover, but we'd certainly, I think, as a group, be welcome to have an additional community and even increase our funding capacity. So that would be a welcome change, from my end of things, but, yeah, not at this time.
Okay.
And there were no specific Tripoli or West Nile issues in Fall River, right? You haven't hit.
No, unfortunately, according to the state website, it does not look like they have, and I've been notified of a Tripoli mosquito sample since September 10th. So it has been some time since there has been a positive mosquito sample throughout the Commonwealth, for Tripoli. There have been more recent, West Nile virus mosquitoes, but those numbers are going down. For a while there, my
It's a-
my
it's a
phone
time of
was
year,
getting
right?
an alert every few days,
Right.
about some positive samples throughout, in some part of Massachusetts, but that's really tapered off. And, the state epidemiologist, I think there's been maybe one or two cases of Tripoli, this late in the season across Massachusetts for like historically.
Yeah, but it-
So
it
our
doesn't-
numbers are in the
Yeah.
right.
But I don't recall that we've ever had even a positive mosquito pool for Tripoli and Fall River. Have we during your tenure?
Not since I've been here. I
Yeah, and
believe we've had positive West Nile virus.
Right, right. Yeah,
samples.
we've always had some West Nile. We actually had somebody pass away from West Nile when I was the director, but uh, ever having even a positive mosquito pool of Tripoli and Fall River.
No, we haven't. We were, again, fortunate
Yeah.
this go around. There had been again some in neighboring communities,
Yeah, yeah.
but not in Fall River and not in no West Nile positives this season. We have
Good.
had some in more recent years, but not this year.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, thanks.
Did we receive anything for citizens' input?
No, we did not.
Okay. Lastly, we got to confirm the date for the next meeting. Following our usual pattern, it would be Tuesday, October 29th. Does
Fine.
that sound okay?
Yeah.
Is there any other business to come before the board of such a nature that it couldn't make the agenda?
No.
Okay. Then can we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll second. Can we have a roll call?
Thomas Corey,
Yes.
Michael Coughlin.
Yes.
All right. Everyone have a lovely rest of the afternoon.